Hi, I'm Matt and today I'm taking a look at this high-powered LED spotlight from Ryobi. This particular spotlight is the R18SPL-0 and it's one of the ONE Plus range of tools. There's over 200 different tools in that range, anything from automotive to gardening to DIY to crafting, and it uses the same 18-volt battery across the entire range. So as you can see on the front, we've got 7 high-powered LED lights on the front there, and we've got a light output of 2,300 lumens, so it's an incredibly bright light. What's also nice about it is it's got a white light output, so the colour output is 5,500K, and there's another figure on the label here that says 70 CRI. That figure means that whatever you shine the torch at, you're going to get a natural colour representation back. So the colours that you see during the day are very, very similar to the colours that you're going to see when you're using this torch. It's not going to change the colour of something that you're shining the torch on, which is really quite good. As I say, we've got 2,300 lumens. We can light up something that's 600 metres away from the torch. So I'll try and show you that outside when we do some tests. The light output is incredible from it. It's really, really good. You've got the option to power it from 2 different power supplies. So we've currently got one of the 18-volt batteries in the torch at the bottom. And to activate the torch, we simply pull the trigger. That's on high, that's on low, and then the final click turns the torch off. What's also nice with it being dual powered is that Ryobi include the cable here to connect it to a cigarette lighter socket. So if you wanted to power it from your car, for example, you simply click the cable into the bottom of the torch. There's a small jack just on the bottom there. Click that in, and then plug this into your car, and you can power it from the 12-volt supply in your car. Also, boats or anything else where you've got a cigarette lighter socket. As I say, really comfortable to hold. Incredibly bright, which we'll do some tests and show you just how bright it is, and the 2 different power sources that we've got in front of us here. What's also nice is that depending on which battery you put in the torch, you can power the torch for different periods of time. So if you're taking this torch camping, for example, and you needed to run it for a longer time, you can put one of the larger batteries out of your kit into this torch, and you can power the torch for 4.5 hours. If you don't need that kind of runtime, then you can just use a smaller battery, as we've got here, and just simply click it into the bottom, and away you go. That also makes the torch nice and light. It's not a particularly heavy torch anyway, but using a smaller battery will obviously help with that. Really comfortable in your hand, and as I say, what we'll do now is we'll go and show you a couple of tests that we've done outside with this torch, because it's very, very bright. So I'll just quickly show you the torch running on the car's power supply. So you can see here we've currently got the torch with its battery connected. We take the battery out, plug the cable in the bottom, plug the cable into the car, and we can do exactly the same test again with the 2 different light outputs: high powered, low powered, and then off. Take that out, put the battery back in, high powered, low powered, and then off. I've been really impressed with the torch, to be honest. I like the fact that you can power it from 2 different power sources, so you can use your Ryobi batteries, or you can plug it into the car or another vehicle to power it from that. I think that's a really good option. In terms of power output, it's amazing, really. It can light up objects that are literally miles away from you. So I'm very impressed with that. 2 power outputs with the trigger, so high and low beam. Very easy to operate, just with the single button there. Very comfortable to hold in your hand. And it's not overly big or heavy, so it fits the bill really well. As I say, very impressed with this torch. Really, really good.